Yeah, it's been like a hot minute since I last streamed, so hopefully all of this is still working. And you can see and hear me. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Hello. We all good? Gonna play some demos that I've acquired randomly just cause I was feeling like, you know, why not stream something and we can chit-chat about whatever we feel like chit-chatting. We can chit-chat about my repeated failures to use the spin top in Animal Well. You can all tell me all about it. But yeah, we're not playing Animal Way right now. We're playing. We're gonna start with this LAN party adventures, which I literally just saw today on an advert, and I was like, looks cool. Let's try it. It's a demo. The game is coming out, I think, next month. So you know, if you find it interesting, can check it out in a bit. And then I also have Moonsigil Atlas, which is like Slay the Spire, but with jigsaw puzzles. So that's an interesting crossover. And then if we do all that, I also have Tiny Bookshop, which is just like super chill, cozy game. Which, I mean, mechanically, kind of like strange horticulture. It just, instead of magical plants, people ask you for books and you just have to give them books. But it looks cozy and chill, so once we get tired of puzzling, we can just be chill. So yeah, good to see you here. And yeah, I think we can start looking at the game now that I've talked for a minute. Looking very 90s to early 2000s with here, and yes, we're gonna be setting up a LAN party, and there's gonna be puzzles. That's all I know about this game. Oh, and the guy who was supposed to be setting up the LAN party is missing, and that's where the mystery comes from. So someone confirm for me you can see the game, and then we can keep going. Yes, LAN parties. Who remembers that? Who is old? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. The LAN party is loading. No money, no pizzas. Yes, it's important to have pizzas for LAN parties. A pizza slice on a skateboard is saying this, but you can't see it because I'm on top of it. My bedroom, JPEG, spring 2000. This small town has always had its charm. We all know each other and life is chill. I'm about to graduate high school and I spend most of my free time with my friends. He listens to Korn, very 2000 as well. The only thing that made me a little gloomy is that my computer broke. Or I broke it, you can say, which is worse. Well, not doing a good job. I was playing one of those really awesome, really violent games, but the old compy couldn't handle it, and the CPU overheated. Oh no, you have to download more RAM. My parents and I can't afford to replace it. We're doing fine, but we don't have money for things like that. So I got kind of a weird job. People in town knew I was kind of computer savvy. I started helping with their computers and sometimes organizing LAN parties. Occasionally offices or small businesses want to host video game events for their employees. It helps me save some extra cash, yes. Remember being the young kid that understood computers and you had to go fix everyone's computers? After a couple of months, I'm finally getting my new computer today. Congrats, dude. Okay. Ah, I have to close the window. Okay, we're in 3D now. We've got a room with posters. Satan's eggs. Terror strike. Space orcs. Yeah, here's some games you may recognize. Goom. Cosmic Wars. Cool, wow. Tortoises. Midlife Crisis Yoga. It's got some posters. We can open cupboards. So where's this computer? Okay, we can pick up stuff, we can connect things. Keep your gear juiced up. Okay, do I need to understand what plugs into what? Okay. We've got electricity and we got cables. We're too close to pick up this computer. Okay. We're gonna put it under our desk, on our desk. Like, I keep my computer under my desk, but I don't know. Maybe some people like it on top of their desk. Need to have leg space. Can I put it in there, or do you want it on top? Because then it's gonna be easier to do all the cables, I guess. What's this? Wonder where these are. What was that? Did we pick up some card? Didn't see what it was. Okay, we can look at the backplate and plug in cables. This is a game for people who like building PCs. I guess I'm picking up bits of the manual for the game. Yeah, information technology professionals, basic computer setup, connections, process programs. Yeah, you need a monitor and you need your central processing unit. Yeah, connect everything to power, connect the screen to your computer, connect to the internet. Plugged computers are happy computers. Okay, well, let's see if we can figure it out live, and if we can't, then we will read the instructions. The monitor's heavy. Wow, that's a chunky boy. Okay, let's just put it like that. Okay, we've got power cable, so we can plug it into power. Oh, you need an adapter. Okay. Apparently you didn't buy the right cable for your locale. Where do we get this adapter? There isn't one in this box. Hello. We are setting up computers. I'm tech support now. No, that's LAN. I would like to plug in the monitor. There we go. Okay, connect the screws. Connect the screws. It's all securely attached. That's important, you know. You can't yank your thing. Yes, where is the power adapter then? Since it said we can't just plug it into the power. Right. Yeah. Start at the device. Yeah. But then we need an adapter. Okay. And I have 0 adapters. That's plain. Yeah, Animal Well was good, was fun, but then we go like so deep, and apparently it goes deeper. But I'm glad I played it. Because yeah, that was a game. but now we're looking for some power adapters. We've got crayons. I don't think we can use crayons. We could stick them in the power socket, see what happens. What's this? Staple. I don't think we can use the staple to plug it into power. That's just our t-shirts. Like, how many t-shirts drawer this guy needs? I try with the puzzles. Been training. I'm collecting. Okay, we've got power thing. We've got a floppy disk. Internet. Okay, we're gonna read about the internet later. When it's time for the internet. Right now we don't even have electricity. Okay. Power strip. Can we do power now? Can I plug this in? Okay, we can plug it into the power strip. And then can we plug it into the thing? Yes, we can. Okay. We've got power to our computer. But it's not on, and we need to connect it to the modem. Okay, where's our modem? Retro modem. Okay. This thing on? Okay, let's get our network cable. We have two. And we're gonna have to read about it. Oh wow. Move the colored cables by dragging and dropping them. Get them to match the pattern to the left. Okay. Are we done already? Okay, I just needed to switch one cable. Yep, twist our own cables for the networking. Where's our network sockets? There we go. Yellow here, done. Yes, like I don't even have the crimper tool. I'm just doing this with my teeth. Well, it says we need the keyboard and mouse. So we have the keyboard and mouse. How do we plug them in? Is it this cable? Yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've connected something with this cable, but also I hated going that way. Yes, that is some old stuff. How do I make it go so it's not like in front of my PC? Yeah, it's wrapped around my monitor. Okay, turn on the modem. Can I? Hello? How do I turn it on? Okay, modem's on. And turn on my PC. It's booting. Wow, that was fast. The fastest booting computer in the 2000s. And we need to put in the floppy disk. I did pick up a floppy disk, right? Yeah, here. Yep. Insert floppy disk. Okay, we have to go in the computer. You have to run it on the terminal. Wow, they're really like old computers. You know how to use them. I have played Inscription, which is why I haven't played it on the channel, because I have played it before. Okay, we need to learn some commands for our computer. Yeah, Inscription's really good. and has some really cool puzzle and really cool settings. Okay, we have to find the password for our modem, apparently. This game is apparently, right now I guess it's the tutorial, but yes, we're supposed to be setting up a LAN party and our friend is missing. So I guess we're gonna find out about it in a bit. Password. Good password there. Oh yes, right now we're just doing old school computer things. We got a bad password. What was our password? Password? We've got internet! We're connected to the network. We can look at our email. Yes, so we've got welcome to your email from John Leap, Creative Director and CEO of Leap Software Studios. Welcome to Leap Mail. Yep, thank you, thank you. How are you? How are you doing? How's mom and dad? Okay, yeah, people just emailing us. Your computer's dying. What a shame. So maybe you're not going to get this message after some time. A couple days I had an idea. I remember that game we talked about. I think it's called Space Orcs. I wanted to try the game with you. I'll try to work it out maybe in the afternoon. If I make it happen, I'll let you know. Hope you're doing well. And yes, our friend is emailing us about LAN party. Hey, I bought a 4-port switch to play Terror Strike. Wanna come over? I called Johnny and Paula for a LAN party at my house. Can you help us get everything connected? I have no idea how to use that configurator thing. Also, I'm searching all over the living room for the game floppy disks. Come over as soon as you're ready. Yes. So we've done the tutorial. And now we're going to our friend's house for the LAN party. But he may or may not be there. And that's where everything unfolds. I mean, this is just a demo for the game, so... we probably won't see the conclusion of what happens. Pedro's house later that day. Hey, I got an email. I think it's about my inheritance. About some old account my parents had. Oh. Don't get awkward, man. It's good news for me. Ah, nice. Maybe that will help stabilize things at your granny's, right? Yeah, maybe. I'll put a little bit into new cards. But it's kind of weird. I didn't know they had some extra money. Yeah, but it's good news anyway, man. Also, if you ever want to talk about that, let me know, okay? Thanks, really. Yeah, let's hope this works out. Hey, did you get my email? Yeah, I'm heading over ASAP. The guys have their computers here already, but I can't connect everything right now. I have to run an errand. But you can come over and finish everything, right? You're kidding, right? You wish. Yeah, sorry, man. It's just something from my grandma. Also, I'm not that good at using that configurator thing. Configurator dummy. Okay, I'll take care of it, but you owe me one. You're the man. See you in a bit. Well, he's getting his inheritance so he can pay us for tech support, right? It's gonna take some work. Okay, we have to gather floppy disks, multiple, because the game is too big. This is one of the most violent games I ever play. I love it. Yes, the game is on multiple floppy disks because, you know, remember that times. Can't just be one. We've got some power adapters. We're gonna need that. Student record. We're reading our friend's private student record. Yeah, student resides with grandmother but appears well adjusted, referred for low academic performance, displays healthy social development, added to the watch list for follow-up and for evaluation. Some other student, exemplary student, constantly excels across multiple subjects, excellent behavior, but he's being bullied, but not raised any complaints. And referred for arbitrarily dishonest reported by teachers. Academic performance satisfactory, but has a prior record of engaging in bullying. Shows notable potential in central subjects. Added to permanent watch list for ongoing monitoring intervention. Like, why does he have this? It says it's private and school property, and those are some shiny oranges. So shiny! More adapters. We can call someone. Yeah, we'll see if we need to be spying on those people, or you know, maybe they're the suspect who abducted our friend. Oh, look, a kitty picture. Look at him. Look at the face. So happy. It's got some old console. I don't know which one it is. Some corn chips. There's another disc. Pick it up. Oh, so many power adapters now, but previously I was looking for the adapters and there weren't any. Okay, we need one more game disc. Let's look in cupboards. Any secrets up there? Nope. Nope. Okay, well, we get the power thing. And we've got another disc. Okay. We need to plug in everything to power, you know, set up everyone for the LAN party. Some of the stuff is still all over the floor. Wow, not dangerous at all, just cables hanging about. Well, we can just cross through them, apparently. We're a ghost. That's the big secret. We're not actually alive. Just phase through cables. Get all our stuff. Get our computer. Okay, we need to get everything plugged into power. Okay. Totally not going to overload anything if all of those PCs and monitors are plugged into a single extension. No problems whatsoever. Just cables hang. Too long cable, okay. I'm just also hanging over everything. Okay, can we like plug in an extension into the extension? Because that's not going to be even more dangerous, right? Just, yeah. Yeah, just chain them up. Yeah. If you've ever worked in a UK office and had to do all of those trainings about health and safety and electrical safety and whatever, it's like, yeah, this looks like something they would insert into those training to show you a very silly example of what not to do. I need to plug in that last thing to power, but it's too far away for me to do it. Get this out of the way. Okay. More power. Okay, it says connect all devices to power and one of them is done. Like, didn't I plug them all in? Isn't it all plugged into power? Ah, because this isn't plugged into power. We just plug in this monstrosity to the socket. Okay, what's not plugged in? Something's missing power. Ah, this monitor because I disconnected it. No, it's plugged into power. Plugged in, plugged in, plugged in. Does the modem need power? No. Does this thing need power? Yes, okay. There we go. All plugged in. No electrical danger whatsoever. I've got all my electrical certificates. I know what I'm doing. Okay, we need to plug in all the monitors as well. Yep, need screws. Yeah, cable too long because it's going all along all of the other things, which is not what I'm trying to do. Like, it's definitely missing the ability to, like, rotate the devices as you're doing things, because yes, it's like, well, I turn it this way so I can do some stuff, but then it's like, now I'm blocking myself from being able to do this. That's the wrong cable. Okay. That's 2 monitors. Those are like, okay, this one's already plugged in. And this last one, there we go. Okay, we're all plugged into monitors. Now we need to be connected to the switch. Yeah, that's the white thing in the middle of the table. Now we need the LAN cable. Okay, for the LAN cable, we want it like this, and we want this and this and this and this. Does that know it? I know, this way. Swap around, there we go. Okay, plug it in here and then plug into the computer. This, okay, done. Another one. Okay, done. And I just want to plug it in there. But it's going all around all the other bits of the PC. Where's the network hall? Can't see it. Ah, because that one's already plugged in. Okay, yeah, he plugged in his own computer. He just left us to plug in everything else. The cable's just running everywhere. I swear this is not like what my devices are plugged in like. I'm not a complete electrical hazard. Okay, this and one more. This is fine. Okay. And then this computer here, but you go around to see it. No, that's plugged in. That's plugged in. I know, okay, they're all connected now. Now I just need to turn them all on. Okay, so they have passwords, we have to call them about their passwords. How do I know? Who am I calling? User password, okay. That's on. That's on. And that's on. Okay, now we have to run this IP configurator thingy on everything. We still have the disk, okay. There we go. Ah, the mouse and keyboard is not plugged in. Silly me. Can't be doing anything without the mouse and keyboard. Yeah, don't look if you like your cables are not neatly organized. This is really a horror game for people who work in IT and who like their cables all need to know, like, what is happening here? Like, this monitor is just all wrapped around everything. This mouse is like all the way over here. Okay, there we go. Now we can use the computers. Okay. Configurator 98. No. Run the thing. Yes. Help! Help! I can't use computers. Yeah, I'm just going around in circles and doing things. Okay, it sounds like this. All the PCs are connected except the one that has a password, so we have to call the guy for help. Who are we calling? Johnny? Hello. I'm setting up everything at Pedro's. Phew, I lucked out on that one. I mean, I'm getting there soon. Don't worry, I know you're no help on any tech stuff. Yeah, sorry, I'll bring you some snacks, okay? Thanks. I think Pedro has his snacks hidden around here somewhere. Bye, okay. He's not the guy with the password. What, do you have a password? What's the problem? Oh, Pedro has some sort of password protection on his computer. I don't know it, but you should call Jake. He has a knock for this kind of thing. Jake, good idea. Don't mention it. Okay, we're calling Jake then. The last person I figure out. Hello, Jake? Dude, you there? You good, man? Yeah, just some sad video game. Okay. Do you know Pedro's computer password? Hello? Nah, but that guy probably keeps in his network drive, right? Okay, how do I access that? And to any internet browser, any computer connect to the network and go to 191.102.81.1. So typing a website on the browser. Okay, do I have to write this down? I'm hacking his network, and also why would you have your computer password on your network drive? That's crazy. From there you'll just have to check. Okay, give me a second. Yep, I wrote it down. Awesome, thanks. See you later. How do you know his all local network setup? I have questions. What are you people doing? I know, okay, I can't use this computer. I have to use a different computer to hack his thing. Okay, 191.102.811. Hello, card collection. Let's hope we don't find anything we're not supposed to. What he got? Card collection. Okay, he's got some cards. Do not read. Hello, user. Oh yeah, do not read. I'm reading it. My name is Alter and I work as a financial aid manager. We'd like to inform you that your current client account will be closed tomorrow within 11:51 hours. Please request a withdrawal of your savings in your account, $41,893.96. Please contact us in person at the previously disclosed location. I will provide you with details for receipt funds. If you would like to keep the account in your operation, please contact us in return email. Okay, this sounds like he's getting scammed, right? Like, how many emails do you get in your spam folder that's like, oh yeah, contact me about your Nigerian funds that someone left for you. Right? And oh yeah, meet us at the location. Like that's why he's gonna be missing. He just, fell for a scam. Pizza lover. Okay, so it's Pedro and Pizza lover for his computer. Okay, we're in. We hacked into his computer. And now we need the modem password. Now we're gonna check out his trades. Wants aircraft, flying Detonator, Pale Nightmare, Streamhole, Spiral, maybe there are. Okay, I assume that's his cards. Find the modem password. Okay, did he have this password here? No, that's his Space Orcs. We can get into his Space Orcs game and mess up his account. Some spellwork DIC. So yeah, do we need to like set up his thing as well? I forgot what that thing was called. Find mysterious document. Okay, do I just have it in my inventory or something? Okay, no, that's the secret document from school. Oh, IP configurator. Yes. That's what we needed. We just ran that. Oh, okay. The floppy disk is in the other computer. Forgot that. They don't have networked floppy disk drives. But yeah, if anyone says they have money for you and you should meet them on a location, don't do it. Yep. Yeah, we need this password. But it's like, how are the others' PC connected? I didn't need passwords for them. Is there something else here? In those drawers, in those cabinets. Oh, he's hiding more snacks. We stole the snacks. We're just taking our payment early. Snacks. More... Okay. Change me. I'm gonna assume he didn't change his password. Okay. We're in. We're on the internet, the information superhighway. Okay, now we're gonna install Terror Strike. into each computer. Oh, I thought it was multiple, yeah, like you had to install it from multiple copies, but no, it's 4 copies of the thing. Leave this room! It's gonna explode! We must go! Run! No, not this door! Ah! Leave! Okay, Pedro's missing! Because he went to... he went to meet the scammers and now he's missing. Okay, well, what I learned from this demo about this game is that you spend a lot of time plugging in cables into things. I'm not sure I would call it puzzle in that way, but that's what it was labeled as. So, you know, you to your own judgment if you would think this is a puzzle game or just a cable plug-in simulator game. But it's coming out like next month. If you do want to plug in some cables into some computers, and maybe then you get to get Pedro back from the scammers. Yeah, and then you can wishlist the game. It's called LAN Party Adventures. Okay. Well, that's for that game. I have some other games. Worry not, there is more. So we're gonna look at the Moonsigil. I played that one a little bit because first I was like, I'm just gonna play it myself, but then I thought it might be interesting for the stream. Okay. Let me know if you can see it, if you can hear it. Cool. We can see, we can hear. So this game, as I said at the start, this is Slay the Spire with jigsaw puzzles. is how I will describe it. So similar to Slay the Spire, there is a few characters you can play with. They have different decks, and you do deck building as you go through the runs. But the way you play the cards is based on like spatial arrangement. Yeah, we're emerging from darkness to be born anew. So yeah, like it's like basically random rounds of like you open cards, you do some things. So yeah, we get to pick a card pack to start with. Or some card draw. Okay, draw a card, deal 2 damage. I don't know how many of you have played Slay the Spire, but if you did, this would be a very familiar way you advance in the game, where you go through this sort of encounters all the way to big boss at the end. And yeah, you build your deck along the way, you build your strategy along the way. And what we have to do in this game is protect the moon. So we're not protecting ourselves, we're the protectors of the moon. And there are monsters trying to attack the moon. And we must protect. And we have cards, and each card has a shape. And each card helps us to do something about the situation. So yeah, we have like a basic bolt. We can deal damage, but what we can do in a turn is very much dependent on how much room there is on the moon. So yeah, we can start with just this triangle, hit this guy. he's gonna attack the moon. Which means we need to protect them all. And so on top of attacks, we also have those cards with shield. So by playing this, we can protect the moon from the attack. So he's gonna be blocked. And then, yeah, we can do like draw the cards. And we can do attacks. Right, so basically how much room we have here is gonna depend what we can do in the game. So it obviously, as you play more, as you do more, you learn more, it gets more and more complex, right? So he has placed those burden cards onto our board, which means now we're blocked from doing certain moves or like occupying certain spaces. So he wants to attack us for 7. So we can play this ward. But it fits nicely around some of the stuff he's placed here. So we can do this to protect ourselves. We can do this to protect not ourselves. We're protecting the moon, you know. Moon is important. And we can also bolt him twice. Because we have space here. Okay, well, he's got 7 health left, so if we can bolt him twice, then we'll be done with him. Don't even have to try too much. And we can get another card. So obviously, the more powerful the cards, they get bigger patterns or more awkward patterns, so you don't have to deal with that fact, right? Like you're paying for the cards you want to play in the space you have on the board. And yeah, then you can you get to make choices. Do you want to fight more? It's fresh hand every turn, so if you end turn, you discard your hand, it goes to your discard deck. But then if you run out of cards in your deck, then it just all shuffles back in. Let's go here. We can upgrade a card so that we get to add a shield rune, which means one of our cards will be better at shielding. So we can upgrade, because currently this card applies only 1 shield rune, which is equal to 4 shield, but we can add another one, makes it a bigger shield. And we fight. But yes, we have our draw pile with our cards, and as we end turns, it goes to discard pile. And then they cycle. So yeah, I think that's also how Slay the Spire works. Okay. He wants to buff himself, so we don't have to worry about shielding right now. So yeah, we can put our draw card situation. We can Starfall, since it will deal damage. And we can bolt. We don't need those wards because he's not attacking. And the board is cleared every turn, so... Unless the cards have persist, like this one does. So yeah, this one will sit on the board for 2 turns, and at the start of each turn it deals 10 damage, which, you know, is a pretty good deal. But now... we have to worry about the fact that he's attacking. So we have to shield at least a little bit. Also, one thing to take in account is that the health of the moon is persistent across the run. So if you take damage in battle, it will carry over, right? So you have to be careful about it, because then you don't want to have little health on the last boss. You also have this mode where you can try placing the cards without fully playing them. Like it says, like, oh, you can basically try the layouts without immediately casting the spells, so that basically, you know, you can try the spatial layouts and see what's the best situation. Like if we do this, we can do the Glimpse of Dawn, which will do damage at the start of turn. We can play the ward to apply shields, and then we can bolt him twice, and it fits. But yes, because this card has the 2 of the shield runes now, it's done the shield twice, so we gained 8 shield instead of 4. So he's gonna attack us, but he's not gonna do anything to us. But yeah, because like I've already tried this game by myself, I obviously have more, like you build the possible cards in the game as you do runs. Obviously this is just a demo, so this is not all the cards that are gonna be in the game. But you know, it encourages you to do runs over and over, and then you get better and better over time. Okay, we've got some cards to pick. Okay, we can expose enemies, we can do double damage. Okay, let's go with this. I do enjoy this jigsaw puzzle aspect of this. Like now there's 3 enemies, so you can see the board, it has like those very bright lines. It's because each of the monsters, they will be attacking the area of the moon that is kind of assigned to them, which means if we're shielding, we have to also take in account where on the board the shields are going, because like this will protect us from this guy here. While or you know, from this guy here on this side. So you also have to take this kind of stuff into account when you're placing your cards. So we're gonna temporarily place this here. We have the Starfall, which also shields. So we have the ward. This deals damage and then draws a card. So we could try playing this and then seeing if we draw anything better. Let's do this guy. Okay, then we like things like, you know, this deck can chain, right? Like you deal damage when you draw a card, and then you do a thing and you draw a card, right? So this deck like kind of builds on drawing cards. Okay, well, let's defend ourselves. Let's put this shield here so we protect from this guy. And we can also Starfall here to protect somewhat from this guy. And we still have a room for a bolt. So we can completely remove this guy. And we do have room for this card. But we're not gonna place it now because it's not gonna do much because it's the end of turn. We do take 1 damage to the moon. Not good, Moon Protector me. Okay, currently don't need to worry. Like now that they're not attacking us, we get 3 wards in our hands. Yeah, so we're gonna put the Glimpse of Dawn for later. So it deals damage to people, and we can bolt this Scorpion. And yeah, we don't need those wards, they're not gonna attack. So we just cycle. Yeah, now they're attacking. Okay, well, we can dispatch with the Scorpion, so that will at least remove this damage. We don't have to protect against him. And then we shield against this guy. Actually, should have used the bigger one straight away. I can do this, and yeah. That will protect and hit him. Cool. Well, we're down to one enemy, so we should be good. Okay, he's attacking for 13, so let's make sure. Well, of course, we only get one ward now. Well, if we play Curiosity, we get an extra card, and it deals damage. Okay, 2 wards. So we can place one here. And we can place one here. No, we won't get to bolt, but yeah, this way. Yeah, if we turn it this way, we can still bolt him as well. Not gonna protect fully, but take 8 off it. Okay, another 13. Okay, well, we've got our double ward, so that's nice and protective. And then the single ward, that gives us 12 protection. We can play the Glimpse of Dawn as well. And a bolt. Yeah, we're 1 off. We're gonna have to heal the moon at some point. Okay, we can take him down now if we have enough. Yeah, if we twin flare and we bolt, he's dead. He dead. And what we have? We have Curiosity again, so damage for drawing cards. 3 damage to all enemies or gravel. Sure, let's get double Curiosity. We're just gonna be dealing damage on playing cards. We've got card upgrade for us now. We can harness the power of the moon. One thing being like, oh, it says it's gonna add prepared, but I can't click on it to be like, what does it mean? Like, is this good? This card starts in your hand. So we can decide what's the best card to like have at the start. Which honestly, the Glimpse of Dawn, playing it early and having it deal 10 damage and sticking on the board, that sounds like a pretty good deal, because it's already chipping away at enemies. So that sounds good to me. Okay, we've got choices now. Because we can go here to normal combat, which will lead us to a card park, which will lead us to a sigil removal, and then we meet here with the other things. We can get a sigil, do elite combat, which has better rewards. Then we get to remove something and come back. Or we can remove a card, do elite combat and nothing. I think I'm gonna go towards the elite combat. But without having to remove a card from my deck. So let's add another shield rune. So we can make another ward that's stronger. Let's do it facing the other way just in case that helps. So yeah, you get to like decide the shape of your cards in some ways. And now let's try this elite combat. Some stronger enemies. Oh, they already cast things on the board. Okay, so they're basically being like, haha, you don't get as much of the board. You get the little triangle in the middle. They're not attacking right now. Okay, that means we have the Glimpse of Dawn. But we gotta put it in a awkward position, right? If we want to play it now, it's gonna be just literally in the middle of our board. And stay there for 2 turns, which I don't think is going to be good for us. So I think we might be better off if we cast the Curiosity, get a card, and see what comes up. And we can get another Curiosity. It's still gonna build up on our board, but... Okay. Well, some minor damage, but we can bolt him. Okay, he's buffing himself. So I assume it's gonna be like he's gonna buff himself for a while and then have a 1 huge attack, so we probably wanna kill him before that happens. This only removes non-hostile sigils, and those are hostile, so we can't delete them. Okay, well, what we have, we can bolt him and we can starfall him, maybe, if we have room. Let's see if we have room. Yes, we do. But yes, that's about all we can do right now. Okay, now we can place the Glimpse of Dawn in a corner so it's not, like, getting in our way too much. Hello! Welcome to the live stream. We are playing Moonlight Atlas, I forgot already, demo, which is like Slay the Spire with jigsaw puzzles. Okay, let's deal some damage to this boy. Awkwardly place. Okay. We can bolt him once because we don't have room. That's fine. Okay, and now he wants to deal 30 damage. So our options here, right? We can't shield 30 damage, so can we kill him before he deals 30 damage is basically the question. And the answer to that is maybe. Because we get 7 from the Starfall and then 2 from the Curiosity. The first Curiosity, that's 9. But then this will deal damage. The first one will do damage twice. So that's another 4. So that's 13. So there would have to be some big damage sitting in what we draw. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Curiosities first to see if we can pull any sort of good defense. No, we're pulling a bolt. That's not gonna be good. Another bolt. Can we do this now? No, that's 8. He's got 14. 8. Can we fit them all? No. If we fit this... Yeah, if we fit this, we can only bolt him once, which is not going to be enough, because it's going to be 7 plus 4, so that's 11. Okay. Well, let's get to shielding then. Yeah, this is where, I mean, this is the elite combat, right? So this is where things get hairy. And we can't even, like, fit it nicely so that we can bolt on top of it. Oh, well, we tried. Let's just accept our fate. Look who's here. Look who's came to visit us. Emperor Catcom. Hello. No, she's escaping the circle. It is the cat intermission. Yeah? You've had enough? Do you wanna cause chaos now? Okay. The moon is doing so-so. I may be fired from my job as moon protector, but yes, now we can bolt him and he's dead. Yeah, Cat is like, you can't contain me in your circles. Yeah, let's go to normal size. You don't need my face in big form. Okay, this card transforms, but then doesn't do anything else. You have to add additional effects. This gives us gravel, which is just little damage. Activate all start turn effects. That could be nice, because that could activate our cards. So yeah, for defeating an elite enemy, that is not a great card selection, to be honest. And we got this jewel. Okay. So we can remove a sigil, which makes our cards smaller to play. Or we can get a focus. Let's do a remove. So yeah, this is an interesting one, right? Because the cards take room to play. And obviously, like, we have the Glimpse of Dawn, which currently, it stays on the board, so it takes up space. But in this, we get to remove one, so we get to make them smaller, right? So you get to do your upgrades and play with things like that, where your cards become more powerful through you altering the shapes of them, so that they can serve you better. Which I think is also pretty cool and interesting mechanic for the game. Because first time I saw that, I was like, oh, you want to remove things from my cards? That usually sounds like a bad thing. But obviously in this game, making the space smaller can be a really good thing. Okay, they wanna attack. And of course we just get like the Starfall to shield. Okay, so we want to shield from this dude because he's gonna do the most damage. So stick our shield in there. Stick the Glimpse of Dawn in a corner. But yes, then we get this Vares, which means we can actually deal the 10 damage straight away to someone. So if we play this, actually, because I was just doing the blueprint thing where you can just do it. So this is 10, this is 7. So we can almost kill this guy, actually. So maybe we defend against this guy then. In this case. Because if we play the Vares now... It deals damage to him. Then we can bolt once. So deal that to him. Deal that. Yeah, so immediately destroyed that guy, and we're shielded from this guy. This guy's just buffing himself, so we don't care for this turn. But that's not a bad opener with those two cards in synergy. Because you gotta love synergies with those sort of deck games. Okay, he wants to do 9, so this double ward will almost protect us. Okay, we can get some cards. Can get some cards if we put this here. Oh, and it deals to all enemies as well, so you know. You get a nice spread. Which basically almost gets this guy dead. Oh my god. Play this double ward. Not this, the double ward on here, so we're protected from the 9 damage. And the single ward as well, so we fully block him. That's not the best placement, but it's fine. Okay, but yeah, we can do things like use this to clear something off. Obviously, we don't like clear off our shields. But yeah, I'm trying to see, but yeah, there won't be enough room for a bolt if we do that anyway. It's fine. We've defended enough, so he's not gonna hurt the moon. The moon is safe. Okay, he's gone. But he's put something on our board to annoy us. Okay. Let's defend ourselves. That's fully blocked now. We can starfall him. We can't bolt him because it just gives us a card in hand that's annoying. Yeah, it's just a hand filler. It's not like a problem. But we can also do this. Okay, didn't pull anything good. That's fine. That's fine. We can kill him. What we got? He's attacking. Can we kill him? I'm not sure, but we will try. Okay, so the Glimpse of Dawn. And then again, the verse to trigger the glimpse. The Curiosity to draw a card, deal 2 damage. Okay, well, we get a bunch of wards now, so we can defend. Because, yeah, this bolt is just 4, so we won't be able to fully block that. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. He's done. Oh, we have deal 7 damage. Other sigils in play with a turn start of a good one persist. Okay, so you can extend your persistent cards. Deal 6 damage to all enemies and gain focus. Which focus then increase the damage dealt. Yeah, so both of this would then work with our other 2 cards we already have synergy on. But yeah, this one grows in power depending on how many turn start has. Let's try the intensify. Like we're almost like the demo ends when the demo run ends when you get to the boss. So I think we have to go for heal the moon because like we're half health and we're about to fight the boss, so we don't get to get another shield rune. We just heal our poor moon that I've mistreated and allowed it to get hurt. We have to fight this titan. And he's gonna do something to the moon. Because he's a big meanie. Okay, well, let's start with this Glimpse of Dawn. Because it's good. Yeah, he's a big boy. With big horns. And with big health. Yeah, draw a card sounds good. Let's see. Yeah, I think bolt him twice, because then we just deal damage. He's not attacking, we don't need to shield. So yeah, what he does to the moon is he spawns hostile things around our moon that we have to now also attack them. And he also wants to do 16 damage to us, so that's cool. Okay, well, we can do this to trigger our turn start thing. Cat is attacking the desk once again. Could you please not pull off everything? Well, we can do the ward to shield. At least a little bit. Okay, if we do this... Cat, please stay away from the microphone. We don't need the microphone shenanigans. Again. Okay, so let's activate this. It deals damage to this guy. So actually, maybe we'll take him down. Play this shield. And then we can use this. Can we fit more things? Yes, if we use the dissipate to take off this, then we have room for 2 bolts and we can get this side moon off. Yeah, the cat is the technical staff, except the technical staff is here to sabotage us. Okay, so we can have this permanent buff to draw cards. And we gain this extra space to play by defeating this moon. So we can just stuff it here. We're gonna be drawing extra card every turn. And yes, we could only protect for 8. So good thing we healed before this battle. And now he's gonna be casting things on us. I mean, the rules of the games are, you know, you build your deck, and the main thing is that instead of any sort of energy mechanic, is you basically put the jigsaw puzzle on the board, right? So you can play as many cards as you want, as long as you can make them fit in the board. So that's why you want to play with like positioning, adding things, removing things, stuff like that. Like I didn't have the tutorial, so what we have? We have another Glimpse of Dawn, and actually it's gonna fit nicely in our extra space here. So it's not obscuring our main board, but yes, we need to... We have this Moon Rend here, and if we don't remove it, our moon gonna take 15 damage at the end of this turn. So we need to cover up this space or we're gonna be in trouble, which is another kind of, you know, oh, now you have to play in a way that will remove this hostile shape, because otherwise the moon's in trouble. So what can we do to fill this space? This is where this mode where you just place things without playing them is useful, right? Because we can say we would place something here, and then maybe the curiosity... Yeah, it's being weird. Here to cover this corner. What else? Another ward to cover this area. And then we can have another curiosity to cover this, right? Like it allows us to cover that shape. And okay, like we can do this shape because then we can use the other curiosity to win. But the first curiosity is going to give us a card, which we want to see what the card is. Okay, it's just another ward. Play this ward. We don't need shielding, right? But I'm just doing it to remove the hostile thing. Like, if I pull a card here, we may not be able to play it, but let's see. You know, protect the moon at all cost. Okay, can't play anything more, but we removed the hostile thing, so it's not gonna deal damage to our moon. But he's about to cast a bunch of more of those annoying things. So we just have to, you know, play catch up on that. Okay, we have 3 bolts, so that should, you know, give us a good start on covering space. And like hitting this moon. Then we have the Corrin's Verse to cover up a bit more. And then the Starfall to cover up the rest. Perfect. So actually, yeah, this will hit. Yeah, if we do this, we can destroy this as well, and we get this extra space too. Yeah, he's also attacking us, but we can use... No, that's not gonna be enough, because I was like, oh, we could dissipate something to fit a ward, but... Huh. Actually, should I dissipate the Starfall? Even though it removed the shield, I can then place the double ward, which is stronger. Then just... Oh no, it didn't take off the shield. Okay, so actually... Yes, we've used it even better to apply extra shields on top, played our whole hand, removed all of the hostile markers. And so now we just take 1 damage from each of the attacks. He still has 110 health, so I've still got more of this battle to go. Yeah, well, at least the Glimpse of Dawn is helping to get stuff. Okay, we've got wards, we've got bolts. He's not attacking, so the wards are not super important. If we play Curiosity and then the Twin Flare, we will do some mini damage, but you know, it's always something. Where to fit it best? Yeah, maybe there, because that's like the awkward space. So yeah, let's play the Curiosity, draw a card. Let's play this to damage, draw a card. We don't need those wards, because he's not doing anything. If we do the Dissipate, free this. Oh no, because it doesn't go in here. That's fine. So we can do this Intensify, although not super pleased with it sticking out in the board, but that's fine. Stick this here. And we can bolt him a bit. Uh, 7 damage from the Starfall instead of 4 from the bolt. Okay, well, it says we can play the wards, but we don't, like, doing it here doesn't matter, right? And he's not attacking anyway. Okay, he's blocking this space. It's just making the shape awkward. It's not gonna attack us. And he's trying to do 20 damage. Well, well, well. Okay, we can do a bunch of damage. If we do the Glimpse of Dawn again. Here, we have to intensify. And then we play the Verse. That will do all of those effects. But actually, let's play the Curiosity first, see what we get. Oh, we get Dissipate. That's good, because means we can remove something as well if we need to. Okay. Let's play the Verse. Get him hit some more. How much can we ward? Those two. I might actually remove my Intensify. If I can't ward, because yeah, this is only 8 protection, because he put that awkward shape in there. So we can do this, we can do the Starfall. No, we can't do the Starfall into there. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to dissipate that permanent thing to give myself room for more shield. Like this, or the Starfall for extra damage. Yeah, I guess let's go with this. Okay, we will take 8, but we've got him down to 40, so... Not as nice of a turn as some of our previous turns. Okay. The Intensify is back. The Curiosity is here. He's trying to do 13. It's still super awkward. And I don't think we can do that much. So let's see how much we can shield. Shield here. Shield here. Put the Curiosity in. Here. Put the Twin Flare in here. We have to Intensify so we can hurt him more next turn. We're actually gonna take 2 damage to the moon, so not too bad. Yeah, the ward is not gonna help. Well, let's put this Intensified here. Okay, well, we should be able to kill him. There we go. He's gone. He's gone. We have slain the first Astral Titan. No small feat, but the remaining 2 are even more formidable. But the remaining 2 are also not in the demo. Slay the others, free me, and I'll return the universe to peace and righteousness at last. Onward. Except not onward. Again, we find ourselves here, victory, or at least a step towards it. I thank you, frail one. May you find peace in the darkness. So yeah, we are trying to free the Big Dude for some reason. And yes, as you go on, you also permanently unlock cards to then have, like, you know, you can then draft them as part of your run. So yeah, we have like recurring cards that they get discarded and return. Okay. Well, so yeah, in the demo, you also get to play the second character who has a different deck. Like the first, on this first guy, the synergy is a lot around drawing more cards and that like having the effects and turn starts. She's got things around board filling, like very perfect board filling to trigger effects. So it's, you know, for people who are good at the jigsaw part. So we can do a run of this as well, the second deck, for you to see some of the other rules. Because after that we just have the bookshop game that I want to see. But it's fine. We have time. I have nowhere to go today and nothing else to do, so I can play games. So yeah, she has very different cards, very different strategies. But we basically do the run from the start. So yeah, at the start we get like, oh, you can transform one card, you can open card packs but from different characters, as if that's gonna, you know, synergy might be low, but shenanigans might be high. Or you can get a rare card, but the moon takes 17 damage. I'm just gonna go for transform. So we're gonna pick. So yeah, she's got different cards, different shapes. Her bolt is different shape, her ward is different shape. And then she got a couple special spells which have like more effects. She also does a lot of with exhausting cards where they get discarded from the pile and then you bring them back. Okay, well, let's transform one of our bolts and see what we get. I don't know what we got. What did we get? We got glass metal, which is a fragile card that persists, so it deals 4 damage to enemies. If the board is filled, it will activate the runes, which is just deals more damage. So yeah, she's got like, if you fill the board, things will happen. And it has fragile, because if you fill the board, it will also be destroyed. Or like removed from the board, you still get the card. So our choices are get cards, remove a sigil, or just do battle. Or actually, we have to do battle first and then we get a choice. 2 scorpions. Straight away. Well, we need to ward against this guy. She got a big shield that's like flat. Okay. Well, just shield twice against this scorpion trying to attack us. Or actually we can channel. Because this also has a shield. Okay, it lets us get back an exhausted card. We don't have any exhausted cards, so let's just 2 shields here, block this scorpion, and we can just bolt one of them. We don't care for playing those cards. Just keep going. Now this guy's attacking. What we can do? Well, we can ward for sure, so we reduce some of this damage. We can bolt, we can do this one, which is the one we transform those damage and wants us to fill the board. You get cards like this, it says it spreads, where basically you play this card and it kind of does a different shape that it starts at, so you have to be careful about playing it, because you could block yourself by accident. Okay, well, we could bolt here, and then we could bolt here, but we get some awkward shapes. Then we can... What can we do? And we can shatter into here. Or anywhere really. Like, can we fit both of those is basically the question. Or all 3 of those. You know, there's a bunch of play with like what fits where and how. Okay, well, let's shield ourselves. Let's do this. Let's bolt him. And let's deal 7 damage to both of them. So yeah, you can see like it after I played it, it changed shape. So obviously if you play it before you play other cards, you may like take up space you didn't want to take. But it also means it works towards the, you know, you may be able to fill the board because it changed shaped. Yeah, the moon's already taking damage. Not a good opener on my account. Okay. We can double ward here. So we're protected from this dude at least. Trying to attack us. Then we can have another one of this to deal with this guy. Okay, hit him, but we won't be able to fill the board. Have to get better at the jigsaws. Now we get those 2 boards, we don't need them. So we can get this again. No, actually we can just kill him. That's the answer to this problem. New cards, what we want. Okay, get a card from exhaust. So this character does exhaust cards quite a bit, so that's always nice. This one, yeah, it's like activate the cards that do various things. Or draw cards. I think the convergence. Where we want to go. So we can have more combat, and then we can pick an attack or shield rune, and then combat. Interesting, we're gonna be forced to remove a card on this path. Like, there's no choice here, you have to remove a card. Or we can get a card, do double combat. We can make something a smaller shape as well. I think having like extra shield on a rune has been quite useful. So let's go this path. Okay. Get this Astral Hydra. Also wants to eat the moon. Is not attacking us right now. Let's see what we can do. Get some attacks down. Though the shapes are looking awkward already. Bolt here. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, I'm just randomly streaming because I was like, why not? Why shouldn't I stream? But yeah, just doing awkward shapes right now. Yeah, I can't fill this space, so this is not gonna activate. Okay, can we kill it? Can we deal 11 damage before? Okay, we can, well, because we have the convergence, we can activate this card without having to fill the board, so that's already nice. So if you put the convergence here, that has 2 attacks, so that's 8. But then we do not have a single bolt to attack him. Oh, but we do... We can get the shatter back with the channel. So if we did this... So yeah, we can activate this. It will hit him. Oh, actually it hits him twice. Okay. Straight up win. Didn't even need the rest of my plan. Okay, this lets us add shields to cards. This lets us unexhaust cards. We already have this, okay. Let's do shields. And also on this, let's add extra shield to one of our cards. You know, protect ourselves better. So we can add it to anything, right? We can have an attack card that does a shield. But yeah, let's just stick it on an extra ward. So this will have two shield applications now. And let's do battle. Okay, big scorpion and a fledgling. Straight up attacking us already. Well, we get our double wards, so there you go. Be blocked. Can't touch this. We can do this. Where do I put this? So it's not too bad. And then I can immediately trigger it with the convergence. For extra damage. Yeah, he's almost dead. And then if we bolt him, or we shatter, hit both the enemies. There we go. Round 1, kill that guy. Sometimes the cards do work out. Okay, so now we just have the scorpion. So he's going for 13. So we have to shield a bunch. So we have one shield here, shield here. We can get something back from exhaust. If we put it like this, we do get the double shields like that. And actually, if we play this first, we get to add a shield to something in our hand. So we can put an extra shield on this channel, which means it will play double shield. And we can get back an exhausted card, which really we can get back the armor, play it again, put an extra shield on this ward, and then we get a double shield from it, and we're fully blocked. Thank you, cards. But we have to start dealing some damage. So he's attacking, so we have to be making sure we're blocking. Okay, we have our 2 double wards, so we can block that proper. And at least our 1 bolt to do some face damage. We don't need extra shields, we're super shielded. Okay, what we got? Okay, well, shield again. He's going very aggro on us. We can do a bunch of damage because we can put that here. Then play the Just checking if there's a better way to play this that gives us more room. Play the convergence, do this for damage. Bolt and bolt, slightly short on the damage, but next turn we can kill him. Okay, yeah, just bolt him to the face, he's gone. Okay. We've got this big shield card, which honestly sounds pretty tempting. This card deals damage and then it infuses itself with focus, which means it will deal extra damage every time we use it, but you have to get it back from the exhaust pile. And this shape is awkward. And it only activates on board fields, so you know, it's for skilled people who are good at the board jigsaw. Shields are nice, but this one can, like, it can snowball nicely into lots of damage, I think, that one. Okay, let's go damage. I'm sure. And we have to remove something from our deck as well. Okay. Or actually, we can skip removing. It gives us astral dust, which you can't actually use that in the demo. Because it goes here, but there's nothing to do with it. Because I don't want to remove any of my cards. Okay, so we're gonna be forced into elite combat as well this time. We're not gonna get a choice. So I think in Slay the Spire, if anyone knows, are the paths always set? Because in this game, anytime you do a run, the paths are randomized as well. So you get a different challenge here. So we get a choice between building up shields or then removing a fragment or doing a rune storm. So you can do things like, you know, instead of having to target things, it always spreads to all enemies, which can be nice. But I think we're gonna go this side because I would like to see what's this side. So we're gonna start with the added attack rune. It's random, okay. I thought it was preset, but I may have just been imagining that. It's been a hot minute since I've played Slay the Spire. I know there's supposed to be Slay the Spire too, but I don't know if there is a release date for that yet. At all. Where would we want to add an extra attack? I guess we can just make a bolt that has an extra attack from the rune. Sounds good to me. Like, sometimes you just have to make those basic cards better so they help you along. Okay. Ravending Voidfang. Looks like a big fox, I guess? Big space fox, okay. Okay, so our board is filled with hatred. And this hatred will mean that every time we play a card, the enemy gains 1 strength. So, you know, not loving this. Because it basically means we play this ward here. And he immediately, his attack goes up by 1, right? So we now, every time we play something, his attack goes up by 1. So we have to be, you know, wary of that. But we should be able to, like, if we channel some more. Like, can we play the, yeah. So if I play this, we will deal 8 damage, make this card stronger. But it goes into our exhaust pile, right? Like, it would not... Cards that are exhausted, they would not come back to our draw pile unless we get them back from the exhaust. But then if we play channel, we can apply extra shield, and we can get this card back into play. So next time we pull it, it deals 14 damage. Can't pull it now, but yes, we have defended ourselves from this attack. And this card is now buffed, which sounds good to me. The buff remains for the game, right? So even though we're gonna discard it now, when it comes back around, it should be stronger. Yeah, he's giving us more hatred. He hates us so much. But at least he's not attacking right now, so we don't need to be warding. So honestly, all we need to be doing is bolt him extra. And just shatter. Should have bolted first. Yes, I've done the boo-boo I was talking about, where if you play shatter, it will spread and then it may block you. Okay, yeah, we don't need to ward this turn. He's not attacking. Okay, now he's attacking. And he still has 34 health, so unlikely we're gonna kill him. Well, at least there's no hatred on the board right now, so we're not gonna be getting extra punishment. Could it be 34? No, probably not. That's just 4, 8, 12. 16, yeah, it's not 34. Okay, well, let's ward. So at least we protect for 10, for 4. If we put this in, we can converge to trigger the attacks from it. Oh yeah, no, I forgot we're doing this. We can't kill him. No, we can't. Can almost kill him. Now we can kill him. Oh no, now our super big card comes back, right? Now we can deal to him 14 damage while he has 2. There we go. New card, we have Seance. Can get a card from exhaust pile and we can make them a ghost. So ghost cards mean you can place cards on top of the card, so you can basically use the double space. We can infuse cards, make them stronger. Okay, well, the Seance sounds pretty good. We can make ghosts. So now we can remove a sigil, so we can make our cards smaller. Or we can do the Rune Storm to make a card basically target all enemies. I mean, considering we don't have that much combat left, we only have, well, we'll see what the elite is. But like maybe making one of our cards smaller, like making the Manox Resolve smaller might be nice, right? Because obviously it's a big card to play. If we want to be spiraling it. So we can remove the tip. So it's a bit less awkward of a card to place. Okay. And we have to fight the elites once again. Yeah, it's only one, so doing a Rune Storm would have helped. Vestige of Orimar. Some sort of snake? Who knows what those enemies are. Okay, immediately attacking us for 13. And we basically have no shields other than this card, which lets us put a shield on something. Okay. And what is this? Void Chasm. Oh. Transform this card into debris. So basically, anytime we play something on this, it's gonna just get turned into a trash card as well. Yeah, it's not hatred, it's this. So basically, yeah, we play cards and they turn into trash. Which is not good. Because yes, we don't want to be turning our pretty cards into trash. But I also don't want 13 damage to my precious moon. So some choices have to be made. Like, if we sacrifice the armor and the bolt, we can get 4 shield. Or actually, I think this will work. Let me see. So if I put this on and add shield into this, the card will be transformed, but the effect will remain. So, you know, at least it does some damage, does some shield, and we get the card filled effects on this. If we can pull it off, that is. But yes, it gets turned into trash. So we don't want to play any of this, because we don't want to trash more cards that we need to. Okay. No, there's debris in our discarded pile. Huh. Well, we can protect ourselves with our ward, but it will get trashed. So, I mean, I guess it's the price we have to pay. And because doing that does remove the effect, so at least, like, you know, it gets us over time, means we will be losing less. But yeah, it means it does cost us. Like, do we want to sacrifice my good bolt? Or, you know, 2 of my shields? But at least we clear the area. So it is fully blocked. I guess at least that's best we can hope for. Just don't take more damage, and we've cleared a bunch of space. Okay, well, more shielding from the attacks, and we got some room. But still not enough. Well, we've got the debris that they gave us, so we can deal 3 damage. But yeah, not sure I want to sacrifice more right now. I guess it's just a bolt, we can clear some more. Yeah, our cards are being turned into trash. No. I don't want more of this. Well. We can shield. A little bit at least. Without losing a card. But yeah. We can bring the debris back. I guess once you have the debris, you can use the debris to clear off this stuff, basically. Because obviously it also counts as putting something in that space. Because then it just turned itself into more debris, which, you know, doesn't bother us as much. Okay, let's not trash this bolt, but yeah, we're gonna take a bunch of damage. Yeah, this one's tough. This one's tough, because they are doing quite a lot of damage, and we are not, because we're being punished here. Like, this isn't even good now, because all we would... Oh no, we get the channel from it. Well, our Saiyans will also become debris, but we get channel with Ghost, which means we can play it and then we can play other things on top of it. Which, you know, helps with this whole situation. Okay, and then, yeah, we use the debris to clear more of the nonsense they've been filling our board with. Like, I realize they're about to deal 18 damage to me and I don't have any shield as well, but... what can I do? Actually, I do have 4 shield now, so yeah, we'll still take 10. But yeah, because this is a ghost now, we can place cards on top of it, and that still works. Okay, well, time for poor Moon to be punished. 18 health, and he wants to deal 13. This is not going so well, and we just have to kill more of our shields. Because can I fit them in here without it turning into trash? I cannot. Oh well. Well, I can play this for some damage and use some debris to clear. Okay. We survive another round, but yeah, things are getting tough. Well, we got a handful of debris, so we can just try to clear, but yeah. We don't have any shields and they're attacking us for a lot, so... Oh no, we may actually win, we may win. Ah! Just scraped by. Okay, well, let's get the fracture for more damage. Okay, well, we're definitely taking the heal now as well. But I don't think we're gonna win the final boss this time. I think we're a bit... I think we're a bit under on the power right now. Okay. Right now he's not doing anything to us, so we can play about. So we can play the fracture. Deal a bunch of damage. Play the Saiyans. Bring the fracture back as a ghost. So then we play a ghostly fracture. Deal a bunch of damage. And then we have room to bolt him twice as well. The conversion is not really gonna help right now. So, you know, good opener for damage this round. Okay, get our wards in, defend ourselves against him. Okay, play the armor, I guess, because then we get to get a better ward. And then play the resolve to upgrade it for the battle. Okay, let's start hitting the little moons so we can get the space. We don't need another ward, we're good. Okay. Starting okay. We're starting okay. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, okay. He's cast this, so we have to be careful with our shapes. We got couple triangles we can use. So we could have this. We could have... No, that's not good. If we play the shatter, it will spread. We may fill it nicely. And then this bolt. Yeah, that will cover it all. But we want to do... This persists, so it's a bit annoying. So I may actually play the channel just so I don't have a triangle stuck in the middle of my board. Okay. Play the bolt. Attack this. Play the channel. And we want our Manox resolve back because it's good. Play the shatter. Do a bunch of attack. And yeah, play the Manox resolve. Attack this moon. Just to get us going. Okay. He's just gonna cast a bunch of more of the damaging areas. Okay, he's attacking. So we want to use our wards to get defense as much as we can. Convergence, I mean, it draws a card, but let's try to clear the other moons first. And actually clear the space as well. Can we clear the space, actually? Did I screw this? I gone too fast? Yeah, I mean, I've gone too fast on some of the decisions, and now I may not be able to remove all of the bad stuff. So it's gonna punish us a bit on that. Okay, well, let's just bolt to get the damage on the moons advanced. Sorry, moon. Okay, he's buffed up, so he's gonna be dealing more and more damage. Well, we got lots of wards right now that we don't need them. Okay, well, if we bolt here, we get this space. And we get to put the heart to help us with the card draw. And yeah, all we really gotta do is attack. We don't need the wards, nothing is attacking us. This is just a blocker. Oh, he's doing 29 now, which is not good for us. Yeah, our room is limited. That's not even gonna help because it's gonna deal damage to this. That doesn't help. Okay, well, time to get our moon murdered. Yeah. Double 25. I think we're not in a good place. I think we might be getting destroyed. Unfortunately. But such do these games go, right? Yeah. Well, we won one and we lost one, so you get to see both options. We have lost the moon. The moon has been slain. What are the... yeah, without the guardian, the cosmos will slowly sink into an everlasting darkness. Well then. I apologize for not being able to save us. Looks like we're all going to die. And the moon's gone. I hope you weren't too attached to the moon. But yes, that's the game. It's called Moonsigil Atlas. That's the demo on Steam. And it's coming out at some point, I don't actually know when. But yeah, again, if you like Slay the Spire, then you will probably like this one. Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm not sure how much of a channel game it's going to be, but it might, when the full version's out, might do another stream with it or something, just to check out, you know, what the full thing looks like. So yeah, that's again, it's not like super big puzzle game, right? Because the puzzle is mostly the jigsaw puzzle of the board. Let me get another game. So the third demo I have is the tiny bookshop. Let me get this working. Okay. You should be able to see the game. As I said, this one is again at the level of like strange horticulture, except I don't think there are any cults in it. Maybe there are, I don't know. I've not actually played it. But instead of people asking us for plants, people ask us for books. And there's like more management in it. So yeah, I wanted to check it out. Like, we have our car. We have our little shed that we pull behind our car. This is a big change of like scenery, right? We're going from like cosmic destruction of the moon by weird monsters to a cutesy shed for our car. And we're living for a quiet life by the sea to sell books to people. After we failed to save the moon. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this whiplash of like scenery changing. There's a sign about seagulls. Let's get informed about seagulls. The coastal wildlife or Buxton Bay. There's a bird. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Yeah, jellyfish. Okay, seagulls. Yeah, it's a sign about animals. Seagulls are intelligent, apparently. They shoplift books and using them to nest in. I used to work in Brighton in the UK. If you don't know, Brighton is like a coastal town in the UK, quite popular. I'm not actually reading this because I was like, oh, I'm gonna click on it and then got long. Like, anyone that lives in Brighton or been in Brighton for any extended amount of time has a crazy story about a seagull. Right? Like, literally, seagulls attacking you, stealing your food, a seagull flying into a meeting room and trying to make off with a pizza, and then, you know, dragging the pizza out the window and dropping it on the ground in front of the office. Yeah, they will attack you. Seagulls with donuts on their heads. All the crazy stuff. Seagulls are like machines that were sent to cause chaos. They're like basically flying cats. They're crazy. Anyway, we're here to run a bookshop. I thought pigeons are flying rats. Okay, we've got books in the shop. And we've got people coming into our little shed to ask for books. And my, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. Tild. I've heard so much about you. I thought I just arrived. She already knows everything about me. Like how? Yeah, exactly. How do you know about me? Like, what did you hear? Oh, I know you're planning to sell used books for a good price and that you're not from the area. Like, who told you that, lady? And I certainly think that you could use someone to show you the ropes around here. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm Tilt. Lovely to meet you. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, so you can trust my advice. Oh, he's just like, to check me out. It's like, are you good enough to run a bookshop in this town? I have standards. She's gonna be judging us. Let's see, you should know that as Bookstonians, this place is called Bookstone, have very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels. And not much else. I mean, sounds about right. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Okay, time to get judged by an old lady. Okay, bravo, you had the right book on hand. Crime! Immediately going for the crime. When a customer finds a book, they'll keep looking for more. Okay. I hope I find room for it. Okay, but when there is a bit where we actually help them pick the books. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. She didn't like my books, even though you may have books of the right genre. Whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance that time by hovering over the genres on the right, okay? Okay, so she has like, there's percentages, there's management. But yes, this looks cute, and yes, gonna customize them, we're gonna help with books. The sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is a mark of great bookseller. Okay, well, she got one book. She judged us. She's done with her shopping. Now we got some more people coming in. They're browsing our books. He didn't like that. Okay, when do we help them pick the books? So that's what's supposed to be one of the features, when they ask us questions and we help them with the books. Yeah, are you guys much of a book readers? Like, do you have, you know, lots of books you like to read? Shelves full of books? Or you like, you know, audiobooks kind of people? Hi there. You're the bookseller, right? Yeah. I see you already talked to Till. Did she know everything about you already? Yes, she did, also, she says. Hi, yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job here. Oh, I'm talking about the Buxtonbury Review. It's the local paper, yeah. I sort of write for them. You sort of write for them? My name is Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival was kind of the only interesting thing that happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. Okay. We have an old lady that works for, like, you know, some spy agency because she already knows everything about us. And we have this guy who's apparently just gonna make the newspapers all about us. Like, I feel like this town is invading my privacy. Just a little bit. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Free subscription to the paper that's just gonna write about me. Nice. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right, so, for the record, what made you come to Buxtonbury? You escape, searching for where I belong, want an adventure. Yeah, adventure. Adventure sounds good. Oh wow, I can feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? I mean, I just got here, and the first two things that happen is people being, intimidating. They're like, you know, we know everything about you, and we're gonna spy on you. Intimidating, really? I mean, I'm constantly terrified, but you seem very confident to me. Thanks so much for the little interview, I really appreciate it. And I promise you will have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around? Okay, tomorrow's paper all about us. Okay, we made some money, someone bought some books. So at least that's that. Okay. You only got one. This other person got 3 books. So that's nice, I think. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't get to help people with the books. We just got to learn about some things. So yeah, we're closing our shed for the day. Buxtonbury Review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. Okay. Reports on goings on around town. Tiny bookshop rolls into Buxtonbury. Buxtonbury newcomer turns new page. Have you ever dreamt of going on an adventure and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this tiny bookshop operator has done, choosing our very own Buxtonbury as their latest destination. When asked about their first impression of the fresh-faced bookseller, finds Buxtonbury to be very impressive. Find out more about this new and exciting shop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. Well, I guess at least we get free advertising by the newspaper giving us a whole page article. You can check today's and tomorrow's weather. Okay, it's gonna be sunny. And you keep an eye out for events. No events until Saturday, where there's a weekly free market. You can see the money in your pocket. Yep, I got 60 coins. And all the books you own, both in your shop and your storage. Looks like you're running a little low. Yeah, we have only a few books. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try. Just click to buy. Okay. We have maybe valuable books for 5 coins. So many books. Maybe valuable. Okay, those are free. So we can just get some books for free. Sure. Free stuff. Sounds good. Okay, we've got a lot of books from the free box. The classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lonely cactus. Oh, we're gonna get plants? Nice. Or we can buy this vintage death bell for 120 coins. Like, basically double our current wealth. Fine, the cactus is free. Bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. Okay, while the cactus is equipped, so we're gonna equip the cactus, we have plus 2% with drama sale chance and plus 2% danger. It's getting dangerous in here. Okay. Okay, close the newspaper here, but can we do more things? Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. This is your item bar. From here you can open newspaper, customize your bookshelf, among other things. Okay, yes, we can customize. Okay, so we got a bookshelf and we got a cactus. Can we look inside? We got a boost to drama. Cactuses cause drama. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items, yes. Watch out though, sometimes this comes with at an expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind, okay? It costs us 4 gold a day to run the shop. Or I would like to check out what it does, yes. We've already looked at it, yes. It does danger and drama. Which honestly is same. I am drama and danger. You see me organizing cables before. Definitely danger. Okay. We've got paints. Okay. Okay, we can paint our bookshelves pink. Okay. Okay, we got a sign that says books, and we get 5% more customers. We got a table. It costs 1 gold a day to have a table. Guest book. A few people left some sweet messages. Okay, more customers. If you sold more than 10 books yesterday, and just more customers in general. Okay, can we do more colors? We can color the walls. Can we color the walls? No? Ah, no, okay, here. That's a bit bright. This blue for like our seaside thing. Nice red roof. Okay, it's blue and red. And a pink shelf inside. I am not a decorator, okay? What do I know about colors? Is yellow better? I'm not sure. I mean, it looks bright. It may attract people to come here. Sure. Blue and yellow, they go together, right? We can add this danger cactus to our stuff. To our window. Okay, we get to put a table. We can put it outside. And then the book. There's also a sign. I guess it's a hanging thing. Yes, books! Look at our shop. Now people know we have books in the shop. Cool. Dangerous. Okay. It costs us 5 gold a day to do this. Okay. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost. Okay. More money, which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. You will unlock more locations you go. For now, let's pick weatherfront. Okay. Yeah, we can do more customization later, but I was like, oh, we don't get to buy any more of the books. Okay, I guess we just have to go to the waterfront. Is there books in your storage? Select genre by clicking on it to start stocking your shops. Okay, we can stock. Look, our cactus is here. It's here. Okay, they want us to add more crime. And yes, this is how many we have. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book they will like. Yes. Check the sale charts by hovering over the books. Okay. 25, 21. Okay. 40. Okay. We can remove by right-clicking. And we have to fill in. Okay, well, let's see. We've got... what is it? Fantasy books. Like, why is the books in different places? Do we have enough? Okay, we're just one short to fill the shelf with the fantasy books. We've got more of those classic books. Like, let's just clean up in here. We've got bunch of crime, bunch of facts, bunch of travel books. I mean, people like crime books, right? The old lady liked crime books. Crime books next to kids books. I'm sure that's gonna go perfectly well. I'm like, what am I even doing? Awkwardly, like, leaving the one space next to things. Don't have any of those yet. And some of those. Okay, well, just a random selection. I don't know what sort of books people want, but hopefully this will be fine. Okay, look, it's now blue and yellow as we made it. Did you notice you can look around the location? Click and drag to move. Yes, I noticed that we could read the sign. We can interact. Oh, we found a boy. Boy, oh boy! 1% to travel sale chance. Okay, so we can just steal random things and also click on sickles. Click on people's bicycles, can't steal those. Okay, the telescope is out of order. Let's check back later. Anything else we can yoink for our own use? No? Okay, well, I guess let's open up. Okay. Come on, people. Buy some books. I got books aplenty, and I hear you like books or something. People are strolling in and browsing. Okay, he's buying fantasy. Whoa, you really know the ropes, okay. He seems to like it. Oh, he just bought the one. Ah, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. Okay, well, apparently she thinks I'm good at this. I'm sure you're willing to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I'll call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Okay, sure. We want to visit more places. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on this sort of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Café Liberté as soon as you can. Okay, yes, we've got a new location to go to. And we got a challenge to go there and speak to Tild at the cafe. Okay. Well, I assumed for today we have to stay where we are. Oh, and while we're on topic of showing your face, I heard out there Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of our local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Okay. He's here with his pet seagull. Okay, we have to talk to this guy. You may want to write this down though. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. Sure, sure. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? She gave me a journal. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. And he's here again. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh. I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit so easily. I'm so sorry. So I didn't get invited to the beach party. So, you know, he's like, everyone's at the beach and you're not. Here, I'll show you how to get to Far Beach in case you want to drop by there soon. Oh, new spots. We have to go to the seaside 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Okay, and we can open the journal and see what there is, okay. Okay, you can track which genres you have sold most of, useful for adjusting your selection, okay. There's total numbers of books sold here. Check back for hints and events and discover more, okay. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Buxtonbury. You will collect the stamps as you're making contributions around town, okay. You can also see your progress towards the stamps as well as hints and extra info. Yeah, hover over. Okay, so we get like quests, and for quests we get the stamps. And we have characters, and we have locations. Okay, so it tells us that we've sold like travel and fact books here. And we've sold 7 books, and we have to talk to Walter. Okay, well, they're buying books, so we're gonna go chit-chat with the fishing people. Ahoy there, kiddo, how it's going? Okay, we got our stamp. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel here. I don't think it's seaworthy. I have some old items lying around, which I thought you might like. See if any of it's to your liking. Okay, he sells things. Well, I mean, I am a bit poor. So I'm not sure I'm gonna be buying anything right now. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful or I might be outsold by your... Why don't we make a bet? If we can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Okay. Sell 20 books to sailors. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Do you sell books too? Or just things in general? Okay. Things are selling. Not so much the crime, I think. The kids' books. No one wants the kids' books, I guess. This is an allocation with kids. I'm not sure if there's anything like it tells us how much of the day has passed, or is it just like a vibe? The game knows when the day ends. We don't need to know. I guess like the weather, kind of the weather, the sun, like the colors change as it's closer to the evening. Okay, we made 15 gold today, and we sold some books. Okay, looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them, although you can wait longer. And risk someone else buying them first. Okay. Items in the seasonal section have much slower turnover, so there is no need to hurry. But be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. Okay. So there's free books, so I see no reason not to get free books, right? Like, we want stock for our shop. So we've got lots of classics and a bunch of kids books and some bits of other things. Grandma's old books, old childhood favorites, where we have lots of kids books, so we don't want that. Heart-pounding mysteries, that's expensive. Dystopic fiction, featuring amazing cover art. Well, I'm not sure we want to spend 30 coins right away, but it could add to like our pulpor books, I guess. So we only have 9 purple books, and that will give us more. But 30 is half our money. But then we don't need... Okay. Well, I mean, let's just buy books. Why not? Wow, 25 fantasy books. Okay, well, we're definitely stocked with this. And... Well, they want us to go to either the beach or the cafe. So yeah, we have to speak to Tild in the cafe. Or we have to go to the beach. Now, Tild sounds like someone, you know, we don't want to keep her waiting. Like, she gonna be like, you were supposed to be here. The young people today, they just, you know, don't listen at all. So I think that's where we want to go today. Because, you know, I'm scared. I'm scared of the old lady that spies on everyone. So yeah, let's go to the cafe, I guess. And let's see what happens. Well, if Tild's gonna be there, she like crime books, right? Crime books and classic books. So we want to bring a bunch of that. Not sure we need this many kids books. Since we didn't basically sell any. Okay, well, we've got lots of fantasy, so we'll put a lot there. And some travel. Okay. Yes, that's 7 different ones, so... Yeah, I mean, I don't know what people there like, but I know Tild's gonna be there, so having some classic and some crimes is probably a good bet. Okay, this is arrow up from the cactus. Okay. Let's go. Let's go see what Tild has to say. You know, I'm sure she's judging us anyway. Doesn't matter what we do. She's judging us. There we go. New location. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up what something does by looking at the tooltips. Okay. Well, it's just nice today, so there's nothing unexpected happening. The sun is out. That's very expected. It generally happens every day. Although not in Britain, you know, sometimes the sun is just missing. Okay, Tild is here. She's inside. There you are. Yep, we met her. It seems like Mariam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she will drop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Okay, she's just gonna be using us to get rid of her trash. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market Saturday. Yes, it's not like she's giving us some stuff, right? Like, oh, have some things. No, you're gonna come and help me move my things so I can sell them. Yes, move it. Check by Tild's old bookshop and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes outside. I owe you, and I'll make sure there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you. Yes, buy more books. I'm still waiting because I know there's a feature in this game where you're supposed to be recommending books to people, right? So I'm still waiting for that to happen. Where you actually get to like be, you know, the person wants to read this and you get to pick them a book. So I want to see that as well. But yes, what kind of books do you like? What kind of genres? You know, any favorites? Things like that. Because I kind of go back and forth with books where like I get some books and then I will just read, you know, through them like lightning speed. I do nothing else, just read. But then I like don't read anything romance. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find where they are. Like, oh yeah, that's the thing I wanted to see. Okay, she needs help. Click the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Yep, we're helping her. Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Pay attention to how certain parts of the request are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. Okay, we have difficulty, 1 star. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are good fit for the customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Yeah. Many moons into book. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Like, I don't buy a lot just because, yeah, I tend to, like, go in the waves. So, you know, books last me for a while until I hit a wave of reading. But yes, books are good for you. You know, they're good for the imagination. Okay, so she says, I'm in the mood for a character-driven novel. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. I'm interested to see what you suggest. Okay, so classic was the yellow book. Okay, so we have The Great Expectations by Charles Dickens, the classic Dickens, Poverty, Morality, Smelly Cities, and Unjust Austerity measured lead to a rags to riches extravaganza with a lot of heartbreak on the way. All right, I forgot Orphans, yes, classic Charles Dickens. So yes, you can actually, if you're very familiar with books, those are actual books, and you can recommend actual books to people. I also realized that I'm kind of on top of what she's saying, but I'm not sure there's better places to be. So I'm not in the way. Can I be here? Is that gonna be better? But I need to flip myself because otherwise I look weird. It looks like I'm looking off the screen. Yes, I'm not messing with things. Yeah. Or am I looking off screen now? Was I the wrong way this whole time? Because I had it set. Okay. Okay, stop messing with the camera, recommend books. Okay, so I'm not sure she wants the Great Expectations. Yeah, like, we get the info about the book. Do you think this book is a good match? Once you found them, I try recommending it to them. It's like, because when I look at the feedback, obviously I see myself looking over there, but yes, I guess this way I'm facing the screen. Animal Farm, that's not really character driven as much. Like, obviously there are different animals, but it's not like main character. The Haunting of Hill House. I'm not sure she's gonna enjoy that. But yeah, it's a spooky house with ghosts. You can watch the show on Netflix, it's pretty good. And The Haunting of Bly Manor is even better. So, you know, if you don't want to read. Jane Eyre! I think she might enjoy it. It just immediately feels like an old lady would enjoy Jane Eyre as a book. Yeah, it's a classic, it's character driven, maybe, that she may like that. Because yes, I don't think she's gonna like the Haunting of Hill House. Okay, well, do you like Jane Eyre, lady? Yes, you're right. Jane Eyre used to have some interesting themes, yes. Thanks. Okay. We found a book for an old lady. You might just found some favorite book. You'll buy this, they'll buy this one and keep shopping. Thanks for coming. Yeah, you don't have to know the books because you can literally like read what the book is, right? And it has all the tags and everything. Obviously, I don't know every single book. Wow, your customers just become inspired. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book and increases the sale chances across all genres for a short while. Okay, so we have plus 15% to all book sales. Cool, we did good. Yeah, you know, get book for whatever reason. Like, I tend to go to a bookshop and be like, that looks nice, you know, nice cover art. I'm gonna see what it is. And I mean, people tend to be visual, right? You tend to look at things and assess them like that. You know, the book may or may not be good, but... okay, another person looking for a recommendation. Okay, difficulty 5 stars. Okay, they're throwing us deep end immediately. What's up? Give me a book about plants or rocks or animals, as long as about nature. However, I usually try to avoid pretentious books. Okay, well, we have... okay, maybe you noticed that some books can show up across different genres, that this doesn't impact how customer perceives the book. But you can use it to recommend books in a genre where the customer might not have been looking. Okay. So there is physics. I don't think that's plants, animals, or rocks. Le Corbusier. Brutalist buildings. I don't think that's plants, animals, or rocks. Although they're kind of made of minerals, rocks. Games, game design, and game studies. No, not plants, animals, or rocks. It's fun, like they have such a spread of books, you know, brutalist architecture and game design and everything. Okay, not that. What we have? Journey to the center of the air. Have you always wanted to meet a dinosaur? Easy, just hop down the unassailable volcano and check out Earth's core. They should hopefully still be there. Are dinosaurs animals? Yes, you know, physics is everything, right? Like, how could you say it's not? Travels of Marco Polo. By train through Spain. Maybe not. Fantastic Mr. Fox. That's a book about an animal. Magic City. Matilda. Where the wild things are. This delightful classic is about the important things like dancing in the moonlight and missing your mom. But it's about children. Our children, nature, Kiki's delivery service. I mean, there is a cat in that, right? I got that right. Okay, this is like fantasy, sci-fi. Handmaid's Tale. No. The Witcher books. Yes, it's like just messing him, right? Like, this is a plant, this is a rock. So I think, weirdly enough, I think Fantastic Mr. Fox, a clever fox and his family set out to outsmart their farming neighbors in this charming illustrated classic children's novel. He didn't say, like, he said avoid pretentious books. Kids' books are not pretentious, and it has animals, a whole family. Here you go, sir. I'm sure you'll love this. Yes, you're right. Our environment is so beautiful. He likes it. I'm a good bookseller. So they're still inspired. Baird is here. He also wants some help. Okay, this is difficult for anything hot off the press. I enjoyed dystopian novels. Also, I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. I'm a fan of The Passage, of books like The Passage. Okay. If they talk about a book, they let us also see what that book is, so we don't have to know what that book is either. The test subject of a virus experiment develops strong physical and psychic abilities, which cannot be controlled. The virus is spread, and 90 years later, only a few colonies survive, and one of them encounters the strange Amy. Okay, so he likes dystopian sci-fi. Well, we have a whole book of fantasy sci-fi, The Martian Chronicles. Yes, 700 pages. Well, let's see what we have. That's even that long. This one is 776 pages, Fire and Blood. George R. R. Martin. So this is it's a tome. Yeah, you can definitely do that. But this is a historical fantasy, right? So it's not like dystopian. I don't know if we would call that dystopian. Like typically sci-fi books are dystopian. Okay. Well, so we have this George R. R. Martin book, which is over 700 pages. But we have The Martian Chronicles, which is an actual sci-fi story, which is like, you know, explores military genocide operation and censorship in post-war perspective, which sounds a lot more dystopian. So now it's like, you know, what do we... does he want more? Does he want more that the book is, you know, what he wanted, or what does he want just that it's 700 pages long? Which honestly sounds more like, you know, you want... Oh, he wants something new as well. Well, guy, you're being complicated. Okay, so he wants something new and dystopian and also 700 page long. Okay, anything new? This is fairly new. Oh, alternative reality British Empire, in which languages and their meanings are harnessed for their immense magical power. Babel or the necessity of violence. Yeah, well, the only thing that's 700 pages we have is this one, The Fire and Blood, which I'm not sure fits the dystopian theme. And it's also like 2018, so I'm not sure if that's very new or not. We have some crime, but that's not gonna be like super dystopian. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is new. This is new and could be dystopian, like, you know, harnessing language for magical power, who knows? Well, I mean, let's try. Let's try this Babel or the necessity of violence, because, you know, necessity of violence sounds dystopian to me. Oh, are you sure you know what dystopian means? Whoops, okay. Well, he was being too picky. Yes, they're done shopping, they'll come back another time. Well, maybe we were just supposed to fail. It's fine. I'm sure we can find him something else next time when he's not being so picky. Okay, well, the day is done. We earned 33 gold. We've managed 2 book recommendations, right? So 2 out of 3. Oh, thank you for playing our demo. We hope you stay in Bookstlebury. You can support us by wishlisting on Steam and joining our Discord. See you there. Okay, well, that's the end of this demo. The game is actually out now. Like, it actually has fully released. I just wanted to see the demo first before I commit to it. But if we're feeling it, you know, I'm down, not today, I'm not playing the full game today, but I'm down to do some more chill live streams where we recommend some books another day, because it's getting sort of late, and that's all the demos I had for today. Oh, wait. Up. The cat is here. The cat is here to say goodbye to everyone. Are you? But yeah, I mean, I like this, right? It's obviously not like, again, it's not deep puzzle game, but I am down to just play some cozy chill things for some live stream. Obviously for videos on the channel, we're still gonna have Strange Horticulture continuing. There's a few more episodes before I finish it. And then Golden Idol, I have recorded the first game and the DLCs, so that's all coming, as videos over the upcoming weeks. And, that should bring us closer towards Strange Antiquities coming out, and then I still have to play the second Golden Idol game as well. So those all will be coming as videos. And then, yeah. Depending, because obviously my live streaming has been patchy. Obviously it's been a while since a live stream because I've been busy with various things, and obviously I tend to prioritize that we have videos for the channel as things are going on. But I don't know, it feels like I might have some more time over the next few weeks to do this, so if we're liking this, I may just get the whole game and just have some chill streams with it, because yeah, I am down to sit here and discuss book recommendation and enable anyone who is gonna be like, oh, now I want to buy some books. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for coming today. And yes, thanks for joining me for this surprise live stream that I was sitting at work today and I was like, you know what? I haven't live streamed for a while and I really feel like doing some nice cozy live stream. So I'm just gonna gather some demos and do it because, it's been a while. So, yeah. So I think, I'm gonna get this game and figure out when we can do this next and see more of the book recommendations, because we only got to recommend a few books, so I wanna do that more. Okay, I've ranted and I've raved, so thank you all so much for coming and have a good rest of your day, whatever time it is for you, because yes, it's quite late here, so it's gonna be my bedtime now. And yeah, bye bye.